Have you felt like your LinkedIn posts are suddenly just shouting into the void? You're not imagining it, and you're definitely not alone. The platform's algorithm has gone through a massive change this year. So today, we are going to break down exactly what's going on, and more importantly, how you can master it.
Let's get straight to it. Why did your strategy, the one that was probably working great for you, suddenly hit a wall? Why are posts that used to get amazing engagement now getting, well, crickets? I'll tell you right now, it's not you, it's the algorithm. And this isn't just a small tweak, it's a total rewrite of the rules.
So to really get what's happening with the algorithm, you first have to understand the platform itself. And honestly, LinkedIn has always had a bit of an identity crisis. It's constantly trying to juggle four very different and often conflicting personalities.
I mean, think about it. At the same time, LinkedIn is trying to be a recruiting hub, basically a giant digital resume site. It's an education platform with LinkedIn Learning. It's a powerful sales tool with Sales Navigator. And of course, it's a social network with a feed just like all the others. And the thing is, these different departments often operate in their own little silos, which has always made the content feed a strange and unpredictable place.
This kind of brings us to the evolution of that content feed. You can really break down its entire history into three very distinct eras.
So first up, we had the digital filing cabinet era. For years, that's all LinkedIn was, just a place to park your resume online. Then, around 2017, came the social playground. This is when the feed really took off, and everyone started chasing viral posts and quick engagement. But now, in 2024, everything has changed. We are officially in the expert engine era.
And this quote really says it all. The strategies that defined that social playground era, those one-line paragraph posts people call broetry, or using engagement pods to get a fast burst of likes, those days are over. They're dead. The algorithm has been specifically rebuilt to see right through those tricks.
Okay, so what is this expert engine? Well, it's a brand new AI-powered system that has completely flipped the script on how content gets seen and promoted on LinkedIn. The old rules are out the window. This right here is probably the most important thing you need to understand. The old algorithm, it was a popularity contest. It was all based on who you knew. The new algorithm, it's a meritocracy. It's based on what you know. It's a massive fundamental shift from rewarding quick virality to rewarding actual provable value.
So, you might be asking, how does LinkedIn know if I'm a real expert? Great question. It uses something they call a knowledge graph. Think of it like an AI detective building a case file on your expertise. It connects everything, your profile, the content you create, and even external proof like articles you've written or books you've published.
The other metric that is now king is dwell time. Seriously, forget about likes and reactions for a minute. The new algorithm is watching to see how long people actually spend with your content. Are they clicking that see more button? Are they saving the post? Are they scrolling down and reading through the comments? That's what tells the algorithm that your content has real substance, and that's what it's now designed to reward.
Okay, so that's the theory. But what does this actually mean for your content strategy? Let's dive into the new playbook. Here's what happens the second you hit post. First, the AI instantly classifies your content. Is it spam, low quality, good, or is it expert level? Next, it actually analyzes the content itself for things like logic, depth, and a unique point of view. Then, it shows the post to a small test group of your followers. And finally, if that group engages, if they dwell on it, then and only then does it get amplified to a wider audience.
So the bottom line is this. The new algorithm rewards depth. It's on the lookout for well-structured arguments, a unique perspective that isn't just a rehash of something else, and content that actually sparks real deep conversations in the comments. We're not talking about a bunch of great post comments, but actual, multi-threaded, back-and-forth discussions.
And that brings us to what is maybe the most important rule of the new LinkedIn. You absolutely cannot post and ghost. Dropping a post and then just disappearing is the fastest way to kill your reach. You have to stick around. Be in the comments, ask questions, add more insights. That conversation is what drives up the dwell time.
All right, let's zoom out for a second, because this isn't just a LinkedIn thing. What we're seeing is part of a much, much bigger shift that's happening across the entire social media landscape.
When you boil it all down, there are really only two kinds of social media algorithms. The old model is follower-based, where your reach is tied to how many people follow you. The new model, powered by AI, is interest-based. The AI just shows you content it thinks you'll find interesting, no matter who made it.
So what is your #1 priority in this new world? Let me tell you, it's not gaining more followers.
It's about building your digital reputation as a legitimate expert in your niche. Your goal now is to constantly feed your knowledge graph and prove to the algorithm and to your audience that you are the real deal.
So, I will leave you with this one question to think about. Is your content truly building your expertise, or is it just chasing cheap engagement? Because in this new era of LinkedIn, the answer to that question is going to define all of your success on the platform.